Hey folks, welcome. This is going to be a different video to normal. Following up from the level 17 what to do video, I discussed that I'm doing some playtesting for specs and things like that, and came across this idea. So this is going to be the first of its kind on my channel. Hopefully you guys like it, but what we're going to do is I'm actually going to show you a live recording from me playtesting dungeons. I'm playing with my friend Nathan, who you're going to hear in the voice chat. You are also going to hear my game sounds as well. So if it gets a little bit quiet, that's because I'm trying to essentially protect you guys from the loud pingings that are telling me about dangerous abilities and things like that. If this video is something that you guys really like, going forward I will try and split the game sounds a little bit better. But we'll see how this goes. So we're going to swap to the main screen for a moment. So I'm going to show you the spec that I was running and quickly talk you through it. And then I'll play the video and then we'll have a summary at the end of it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this and let's get into it. So going into the talents then, this is a demonology dungeon and playtesting. We're currently in the demonology phase of pulling everything together. The reason for this is because at the moment, dungeons don't have a lot of health. It feels like it's very burst-heavy meta, which means that in my playtesting, Affliction and Destruction are kind of losing out because things just physically don't have the health in order for us to fully utilize that, which means that playtesting for those specs may need to come into more Mythic Plus. Whereas with Demonology, we can do routing and we can play around a bit. So this is the build I've been playing with. There is a little bit of variation to be had, and that's dropping Demonic Calling for Fellmite. I thought I needed to pull the extra point out to put Fellmite in first, but we've obviously got points extra. Now, the thing with this build, a couple of keynotes, is Fellmite means that you're going to be Fellstorming more often, paired with Fellsunder. Really nice. Now, having Grimo Felguard, again, that's a 2-minute cooldown, bit bursty, but you can pull a point out of it if you want, and maintain Demonic Calling, because for those of you who remember, Demonic Calling gives you a chance for your next Dreadstalkers to be free and have no cast time, which is quite nice. Obviously, playing without it means that you need to hard cast your Dreadstalkers more, which does mean you're a little bit more static in how you are playing certain dungeons. But all in all, it's still quite a nice way to play, and dogs are also doing a considerable amount of damage. You'll notice that I don't actually have Soul Strike despite going through Antoran Armaments. The reason for this is because we simply just didn't need it. We don't need the shard generation because we're making more than enough through our other things. And on top of that, because the pack's constantly moving, there's a good chance that you're not going to get as much benefit out of a Soul Strike, because remember, it's only got a small cleave range, and it's more of a cornal strike in front of you, which means if the tank's pulling and constantly on the move and you don't get your Felguard in a good position, you can diminish the effectiveness of the AoE Soul Strike. We do have Demonic Strength, but that kind of feeds into our Fellsunder. Now, there's two key things to note here, and it's more of a highlight in terms of running Imp Gang Boss, Implosion, and Inner Demons. Now, having 1 point in Inner Demons is all you need, because that means you're going to constantly have at least a Imp, potentially 2, to go into any pack with, especially if there's been a long period where you are out of the fight, you haven't generated everything, all your other imps are dying. Inner Demons is going to give you a couple of imps, which will be nice, and there's a good chance that it may be an Imp Gang Boss, which is great. Now, Imp Gang Boss is a huge highlight that needs to be said here, because it changes the way we use Implosion. Throughout the entirety of Shadowlands, what we've wanted to do is we've wanted to try and implode at the very last possible minute in order to maximize our imps a lot of the time. But Imp Gang Boss, not only do they do 30% more damage, do 50% more damage, and then once imploded, they generate an imp. What you actually kind of want to do is basically summon imps and almost immediately implode them. What this means is you can, with some RNG on your side, you can go into 3 or 4 implosions chaining off each other with one spell in between casts, just to give your imps time to kind of reset and respawn. Really nice. If you guys want an in-depth implosion thing and how Imp Gang Boss has affected implosion, I'll do that. Obviously, I'm trying to keep this brief so we can get into the video and you guys can, you know, get some worth out of this. Another key bit of information in terms of talent points, especially during this first couple of weeks while we're prepping the season, is making sure that you pick up Fiendish Stride. We briefly discussed in the level 70 video nearly 3 days ago now that Burning Rush is our only source of movement. Fiendish Stride increases the movement speed and reduces the damage we take from Burning Rush, which means that if you have a really aggressive tank, there's going to be moments where you can better reposition yourself and go forward. So, in that vein, let's get into the dungeon in question. It's the Halls of Origination? No, not Halls of Origination. That's a completely different dungeon. It is the Halls of Infusion. My bad. Halls of Infusion is the key we're going to do. And please do note at the end, this is something for Warlock players, especially if you're paired with a Prot Warrior tank. You're going to see us do the last Gauntlet stage a little bit different. We're going to actually utilize being knocked off the bridge in order to stack all the adds to make the fight easier. This is something Nathan and I designed on the fly, and we're going to go on for it. One other warning, actually, before I forget and we go into the video. Because this is live, you are going to hear me swearing like a sailor at points. Rather vulgar language. I do apologize for anyone who's sensitive of hearing and potentially offended by this. But again, this was live and I hadn't quite scripted anything or made it, you know, under 18 friendly. Hopefully that doesn't put you off too much and you enjoy the video. And I will catch you all at the end. Right, recording it again. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Stand behind this pillar here.
Yeah. Coming round. Load.
That probably is the pull from the good stuff.
Yeah. It is. It's just people having the, you know, the heads up to know that that's the pull. Just keep this pull where it is. Because these are too far to go around, so...
Yeah, I probably could have brought them with the...
They caused problems last time, if you remember, because while everyone's running, you've got that one containment that's exploding like an explosive orb.
Yeah.
And it's a quick enough pack to delete, because then you've got this pack, which I can come in with a storm now, which covers that, and then we... like that.
To be fair, that's 3 pulls first boss. That's probably how it should be done.
Yeah. Exactly. Because yeah, that's fine. Right, that's dead. So now we've got this. And we've done that in like a minute and a half.
More trespassers!
That boss melted. Not quick enough, they melted.
I'm stunned.
Fucking noise to add aggro or something. I don't know how he wasn't with the pack?
No idea. But it's not too shabby.
Might be worth demon gating over there. The mythic box.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, it's a swim thing, so...
I can't heroic leap it, so I don't know if I can demon gate it.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna stand here because I want to test something. Shit, they lock us in. Okay, that's a thing.
Test complete, I guess.
Yeah.
I can probably use just stack it and stun.
Bail down the stairs, bail down the stairs. Go. Because we're gonna have to count them towards us anyway. Oh, that was disorientate. That's okay, so the dragonflies can disorientate stuff. That's fine. You pulling everything?
This is everything.
Roger.
I got fucking stunned on the charge.
That dealt with. So yeah, as soon as the doors are open, we can probably break the frogs. So we're gonna want to get everyone stacked. And then we're gonna want to drop that.
Right now, I haven't put up shield wall or shield block. My health just doesn't move. I'm not complaining, but
I think a lot of your mitigation is the fact that you are really high geared compared to the heroics that we're doing. Like, you've only got like 1 or 2 pieces now that aren't mythic 0. Right, right, stop here.
yeah, I'm gonna. But then I could argue back that I've got ignore pain up 100% of the time.
Well, that's probably some of it as well, because you've got to remember, ignore pain is... Ah, bastard. Bad stun. Didn't like that.
Because every fight I'm averaging 20k HPS, which is more than a healer.
Yeah. So you're doing the healing through absorb, basically.
Doing the job.
You're not getting that heal off. No, not allowed. Right. This enhancement channel is doing some work.
Yeah, to be fair, enhancements are good.
It's my first time coming across one. Go.
Rest in peace, Demon Hunter. For each one of those like hailstorms and that warp circle thing, I had 117k absorber.
That's not bad. Right, how are you doing this? Are you going to test it as what we were discussing and going right to the end?
Yep.
Right, okay, hang on. Right. Yeet. Hang on, if I gateway, leap, fall off?
Yeah.
Right, give that a go.
No, I'm gonna explain something first.
Yeah. So, for those of you watching the video, we're going to attempt to see how to manage this. So, mate's currently just building a bridge. Deal with the ranger, and then it's going to be a gateway, leap, charge, heroic throw, and then fall off and be teleported back here so we don't have to deal with the water bits. So that's the plan. Let's see if you can execute it.
Going in 3,
2,
2,
1, go. Oh, you landed on the pillar, didn't you? That's a nitro boots. Okay. And then fall in the water and get back here. Because then it's a...
They're not even hitting me.
Hang on. Now they're coming. Now, up round here, round the corner. Come hither. Because now we just wait for them to run to us. It's slow and not great, but it should mean that everything's stacked and no longer fighting us.
It also ignores the mechanic of the run.
Yeah, exactly. So...
I'd say wait. Let's... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And then gateway, burning rush. I love how they say that you're the one that's smart and I'm the one that's fucking come up with the idea.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have known that, would they?
No, I know, but... Avoid the knockback. Oh, the chamois went. Nah, it's fine. That worked out. Yeah, okay, so that's probably how that's going to be done on a mythic. So it's going to boil down to how well your tank can manage that. Even if you can get most of it stacked up, that's going to make the bridge a lot cleaner.
Easier as well, because you don't have to worry about the water.
Yeah.
So wait for Shami.
Yeah. And go.
Can't really charge as boss because it knocks me back.
Huge. Nice and quick.
Warlock.
Big, 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 big. And that brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't too egregious in my game audios and things like that. But please do comment below. Let me know what you guys have thought on this. Give it a thumbs up if you've liked it. Subscribe. Let me know. This is obviously something new that I'm trying on the channel to try and make everything more efficient so I can get more content out and do a better job by you guys. So it would really mean a lot to me if you guys can, you know, just comment or let me know, even if it's, you know, just a small little, this was great, this was naff, just, yeah, let me know. And I will catch you all in the next one as we ramp up towards those guides. Hope you're all enjoying Dragonflight, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, folks, and have a good one.